that first bale. And it's netting it. Win-win! Oh my god! So wonderful. Who would know life is so good when stuff works? I mean, it's just incredible. We have a problem. Bad problem. I've got something jammed up in there, which is not cool. Good morning, boys and girls, ladies and gents. We are back for another video. Now, as I mentioned in the previous video, we are going to silage this field because why not? Because I need some more haylage or silage and the field needs cutting. So let's just do it, shall we? That being said, if you haven't done it already, please hit the subscribe button, ring the little bell, and you'll be notified of my videos every Tuesday and Friday. And I hope you've had a good week. But anyway, so the job in hand is to mow this field. Much like the rest of the videos that have been at the moment. Trying to mix it up a little bit, but it's a bit hard. But anyway, the field itself is not the thickest, but it's not the worst. It's quite good for haylage, really. Even though it's all gone to seed, it could be a lot worse. You know, it only feeds beef animals, so it hasn't got to be, hey presto, pristino, but it's the better one of the fields that we've got left. So I'm going to unfold this mower, and then I suppose there's nothing left to do but just to do it. And I will say, quickly, before we do get started, don't know if you remember a while ago, I mentioned about this bar being bent. This bar here was bent. Since I straightened that, it mows a lot nicer and it actually evenly cuts it, as where before it would always cut at the ground here and leave a couple of inches that side, so it was constantly like that, which is really quite annoying. I've got my drone with me. This video is going to be slightly different because we're just going to do the whole lot in one video. So we're going to mow it, we're going to row it up, we're going to bale it and wrap it all in this video rather than doing it separately because, like I say, it's just this field and I don't want it to get too repetitive. So I am going to get back in the tractor, set the drone up, and we'll make a start mowing this field. I don't think it's going to take that long. Although it's not the smallest field in the world, but it's not the biggest. It's probably only, well, I don't know. It's not massive, basically, is what I'm saying. So I should be able to ease through it quite quickly. My plan is, today is Tuesday. I'm going to bale it tomorrow, probably. I would have thought. And then we'll wrap it as well. That's just my life. It's just ever so fun. Right, that being said, we'll get started. Right, I've lost the magnetic clip for my mic, which is wonderful because I jumped out the tractor and it fell off. So that's going to have to clip there for now. Right, I'm pleasantly surprised. With the sheer amount of grass there is. Now, it's not quite as good as a normal year. But in comparison to the other fields that we have done this year, there is a vast amount more. I don't know if I can, but if I can, I'll play a clip of the field we just did of how little grass there was compared to this, which is, you know, a substantial amount. It's not necessarily the best, but it won't make bad haylage, that's for sure. It's a little bit dead in the bottom. I'm not mowing it too close to the ground, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. This is the field that I harrowed a while ago. There is a video on that if you want to go and see that. But yeah, so I've done the outside. That's done. So it's just the middle left. Like I say, not a massive field, but we will jump to some drone shots and then we'll come back once the field's maybe done.
Take real good feeling. This place is jumping off hard as it can get. No, we won't ever stop dancing on the edge. We like it dangerous, we like to see you split. Turn up another notch, you ain't seen nothing yet. Let me tell you something, let me tell you something, let me tell you something, let me tell you something. Right now, 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 right now. Got a real good feeling, got a real good feeling, like there is lightning deep in my bones. Got a real good feeling.
Right, this is for anybody that's self-employed or owns a small business. I recently partnered with Sage, and if you don't know who Sage are, it's an accountancy like kind of platform whereby you can do all your books, you can submit your VAT returns. It's Making Tax Digital, it's all compliant with Making Tax Digital, which is wonderful. It saves me an absolute fortune in accounts every year because I'm not having to use an accountant. I can just do it all myself, which makes it a lot easier and a lot cheaper. And like I say, it's fully compatible with any sort of business, to be fair. It just works well. So if you are interested in that, there is a link in the description or a QR code on the screen here somewhere, hopefully, if I can find a QR code. And that will give you, I think it's 40% off for 4 months. And then a normal price after that, I think. But it's well worth it and you will not be disappointed. So make sure to check it out and we'll carry on this video now. Right, progress is being made. I have done this half of the field. That side's all completely done. I'm just on this awkward shaped area now, which is wonderful. It's always the awkward bits that take the most time, to be honest. But yeah, nothing really much to report. It's all going okay, which is good. Like I say, it's quite a good crop in here actually, so I might get quite a few haylage bales, which is fine. I've got like a roll and a half of wrap left, and for those people that say I wrap too much, I will not wrap as much this time, so I don't upset you. Because I know there was many comments saying how wasteful I am. That I was apparently wrapping it too much, which I'm not going to argue with because many people said it. So yeah, I will wrap it less this time. And then you can all tell me that I've wrapped it too little probably. But at least I'm not wasting wrap. So we'll join back in once I finish this field. I am potentially mowing another one for hay, but separate video sort of thing. That won't be in this one. But yeah, so far all okay.
Real good feeling. Right now, 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 right now.
Right, that, boys and girls, as I'm laying here on the floor, is the field done. Now, annoyingly, my neighbour is having a bloody bonfire, which is stupid in my opinion, because as you can see here, I don't know if you can see that, but that's bits of ash that are landing on my crop. which is fine right this second. However, if this gets dry and it's still burning, I don't know if you can see it over there, the smoke, then obviously there's a real high risk of a field fire, as the funky farmer has recently seen. And that was without a hay crop in his field, that was just the bare field. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that they don't keep burning stuff, because otherwise that's going to be an extremely bad day. Right, that is the mowing of this field complete though. Like I say, it's not a massive field, but it's actually quite thick, so we'll see how many bales we get off of it. I don't really need loads, just a couple extra would be good. So I will see you tomorrow when we run it up. Scream, what have you done? The Pink Pony Club. Right, that's enough of that song. It seems to come on every single time I'm doing something. Thanks to Heart Radio, eh? Because somewhat can't get BBC Radio 1, which I would prefer. But anyway, what are we doing? I've cut back in, even though I wasn't going to see you until tomorrow, but basically I'm tedding the grass out that we mowed today. Did a wonderful job. Wonderful, wonderful. I've opened the gates as far as I'll go, because everyone keeps telling me to do so. So, that is what I did. But anyway, I'm just tedding it out. It's currently 9 o'clock at night. And that just means that tomorrow I can come down, row it up, and then bale it. Wonderful! Right, I'm gonna get back to listening to the Pink Pony Club, because I'm bloody obsessed. And yeah, that's it really. Wow, just like that, it's the next day. Wonderful. So, I'm back at the field. The grass is pretty much ready, I would say. It's moderately damp, but that's fine because it's haylage. So once I've rowed it up, it's going to have an hour or so once I've rowed it up to carry on wilting in the row. She will be a good crop of haylage. Now it's quite thick. It's probably the thickest field I've actually done this year so far, which is quite nice. Bit of a relief. Because like I say, some people have no grass whatsoever, and I do feel for them just a little bit. However, here we're quite lucky. We have quite a bit of grass. Which is always quite a nice problem to have. It's probably a better problem to have than to not have enough grass. But anyway, I've got to reset the tedder into rowing up mode, which is just the most laborious thing known to mankind. So I'll do that and then we'll make a start. Right, just like that, the gates and the tines are all set, ready to go. Wonderful. So that being said, I'm just going to get the drone up. I think it's really hot today. But yeah, I think I'm going to get the drone up in the sky, and we shall make a start rowing this up.
I learned my way, breaking every bone. Now I see all these aches and make you grow. And every fall has a rise, every burn has a flame. From foolish to wise, we all bruise the same. How I got these growing pains. When the storm wind blows, I'm the weather vane. Now I'm made with what remains. A thick skin, knowing it's just growing pain. The way my empty mouth finds the words to say. All the things I found being chipped away, and all the ways I built from how I pray. And every laugh has a cry, every loss has a gain. From foolish to wise, we all bruise the same. How I got these growing pains. When the storm wind blows, I'm the weather vane. Now I'm made with what remains. A thick skin, knowing it's just growing pain. Something you can feel till you're tough enough.
they're actually some quite alright rows, probably the best rows I've had all year, which is quite nice because it makes a change. They're still not massive, but they are fair. For a hay bob anyway, they're fair rows. Quite dense in there. It's wonderful, so we'll see how many bales I get. Like I say, it's not a massive field, but I don't know how many we'll get. We'll get quite a few, I think, which is good. Positive vibes as always. The hay bobs work very well. And that being said, we'll go get a baler, shall we? Yeah, just like that, I've returned with the baler. Oh my god, wonderful. I've put the wheels on already. It's rapidly drying out thanks to the wonderful sun. So, nothing left but to get in the tractor and start doing it. Right, it's got the baler monitor there. Lovely. The only problem is when I've got that in here, I ain't really got anywhere to put to you guys, because I use that to hold my camera. So we might just have to go for a bit of something like this maybe. Oh yes, that works. That works well. Right, let me just write down how many I got out of that last field, otherwise I will forget before I reset the bale counter, and I've already done it. Right, I've reset the bale counter. Now there really is nothing left but to do it. So, do that for 4 days. Full send-a-loo. Put it in gear, that is. Hopefully the net wrap will work. The brake is on, so we will find out. Oh, it's a wonderful day, it's a wonderful dawn. First bale. And it's netting it. Win-win! Oh my god! So wonderful. Who would know life is so good when stuff works? I mean, it's just incredible. It's almost revolutionary, one could say, I suppose. So like I say, I don't know how many bales we're going to get, but we'll see how many we get off the first go round. And we'll go from there, I suppose. Because nobody knows. There's a bit up here that's a little bit wet that I'm hoping won't get stuck, but anything's possible. Anything is possible. I don't know whether to go through it or try and not go through it, but I can't really not go through it. Oh, we're going to go through it. We're going to full send it. And I'm going to regret it very much. Nah, I might not go through it. Oh, well, it's too late now. Oh, well, we went through it and we survived. Right, I'm going to do some more around the outside and then we'll join back up. We have a problem. Bad problem. I've got something jammed up in there, which is not cool. Just heard it start to knock and thought, what the bloody hell is that? Turns out it's just a bit of beach deadwood that's come out of the river. But the good news is I've gone round once. It's still performing well. I'll tell you how many bales I've got in just a second. That has made me, going once around the outside, 5 bales. So I don't think that is too bad, considering that that's only once around the outside, and it's not the biggest field either. Let's let that bale finish wrapping. Right, now that disaster's been averted, let's carry on. Right, the baler is working absolutely fan-dabby-toasty. So that's the headland done. The bales are pretty nice, actually. It's probably, I would say, the nicest bales that's come out of the class baler so far. Pretty much wrapped to the edge. They're pretty all there, to be fair. So that's going fan-dabby-toasties. However, I'm done the outside, which is 4 rows of a hay bob, and I've got, can't remember how many bales, 15 I think? Might have been 15, can't remember, let's have a look. I've got 13 bales. Wonderful. So, I think there's going to be quite a few out here, but we'll see. So I'm just going to get the drone up now. We'll crack on with this baling.
Your 20s are for spending hours and hours pretending we have plans and we have places we should visit, but everybody knows your 20s are for wasting time. 'Cause you could be with anyone you wanted, you could take that job they offered and move down by the ocean, but I love the way when it's under mine. I don't wanna take the world for granted while I'm still trying to understand it. The more I live, I am convinced everyone just wants to be in love. Our Decembers empty-handed, but I'm never empty-handed when I'm holding your hand. And I may never be a politician or make a lot of money or hold a high position, but baby, you're my mission and all my...
Right, and just like that, I have made 36 round bales. Like I say, they're really nice actually. I'm well pleased with the baler at the moment. It's worked bloody marvellously. I mean, it's literally wonderful. I literally didn't have to get out once, didn't have to faff with anything. Literally just set it up and just go, which is exactly what you want. I think my dodgy old repair up here is still holding pretty well. I don't know how well you can see that. Those welds that I did, lovely. That always makes me happy when I know the new repair has gone well. It's always a good start, one could say, wouldn't they? I suppose. No bearings seem to be getting hot, which is wonderful. That's always a bonus. Like I say, it just works. Works well at that. Oh yeah, really. No complaints. Like I say, I think it just works as it is intended to work. Yeah, it's all wonderful in there. That chain's a little bit hot, probably due with being slackened off slightly. But other than that, she's mint. Net wrap worked an absolute treat this time compared to previous times. It's actually done what it's supposed to do. Supposed. Like I say, wonderful, really. So, that being said, that is all these bales made. Like I say, 36 of them. So, 2 tray loads is that? 2 17s? What's 2 17s? 2 7s, 14. No. It's like 2 tray loads and a few, which is rather annoyingly irritating. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do this evening, is get these in and wrap them. I would say they're a fair weight. I'll turn the density up just a smidge more. The tractor copes with it. I don't think I could go any more on the density really, because the tractor, when you start to get up to a full bale, you can hear it bogging down just a little bit. But then again, we are in haylage. It's not the driest, so probably hay I could probably go a little bit more. But for a haylage bale, that is perfect really. Couldn't have asked for more. So anyway, that is that. I think I've got some pretty cool drone shots, if I do say so. And I think this is about, I'm gonna say a 4 acre field maybe. I'll have a look and I'll let you know at the end of this. But so it's not bad, nearly 10 bales to the acre. Like I say, I know some people, like the Funky Farmer, are really struggling this year. But us, not so much. Although Tom Pemberton's not struggling either, with maize that's 8 foot tall already. But yeah, so that was a sweet success, which is always wonderful. So I'm going to pack the baler up and go back up, have some dinner and that, and then we'll come back down to pick these up and wrap them. Another fun adventure. Right, back in the field with the lovely Massey to get the bales. I've already done 1 load, as you can see over there, a bit empty, and already wrapped them. But didn't get that. We're just going to do this load. I've only got 4% battery, so that's great. So probably won't see much of loading this up, but we'll see some wrapping once we get back up there, because I can put in a different battery, which should be good. So I've got, I think, 19 bales down here left, and I can get 17 on the trailer, so I'll have to come back for the last 2, but never mind. So far they're much better bales, as I've said before. But yeah, that's it really. So I'm going to load these up and then we will head back up with them. Just like that, the power of magic. Trailer is fully loaded. 17 on there. They have got a little bit warm because it's the next day, but I think it'll be okay, to be fair. The baler's done a much nicer job this time, which is wonderful. And I've just got those 2 left. So there we go. So I've got to put a strap around the back of this trailer, we'll get back up the top, and we will wrap them, I suppose. Right, I wrapped them off camera because my battery died and I didn't realise. So anyway, that is all of the bales there in the stack. Lovely, jubbly. I put 20 layers on this time, or counted the bed go round 20 times, which apparently is going to be better. I don't know. But we don't know, but we'll find out, because they'll either be not very good bales or good bales. So that is the end of this video. I may end up making some more haylage. I'm not entirely sure yet, but we'll soon find out, I would have thought. Like I say, I've got some hay on the deck, which have got to be made next week, probably. Other than that, there's nothing much more to update. I've got to clean the cow barn out at some point, because that's not cleaned out. Wonderful. That's a horrible job in itself, but there we go. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, I think. Nothing more to add, really. Hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have enjoyed it, please hit the subscribe button or ring the little bell. And I will see you in the next video. Wonderful.
Thick skin, knowing it's just growing past.